Thank you for joining me on your mat today for back support yoga, a restorative yoga session where we're just going to relax and release our backs. This will be done lying on our backs for most of the class. The only thing that you'd like to have is a strap. It can be a resistance band like this, it can be a belt, a towel, whatever you have that you can loop around your feet and let your arms just hang off of. So we're going to start lying on our backs. So take a moment, roll it down to your back if you're not already there. Scoop myself into the frame of the camera. All right. And let's just start by hugging those knees into your chest, rocking side to side, allowing your head to rock side to side, allowing your back to settle in. Then slowly release the feet down to the mat. Start to open your feet out wider than your hips. So just to a comfortable place. Good. Let your hands just rest wherever they feel comfortable, on your belly, next to you, or even out to a T. Take a big breath into the body. Exhale out of the mouth. Press everything out. 2 more times. Big breath in. Then exhale. Let it settle in. One last time. Big breath in. Hold your breath at the top. Exhale, sigh everything out. Let it melt down. Let it go. Let's take 5 breaths here. Starting to tune out the outside world and all the distractions that we have. And starting to tune in to our own bodies, our own breaths. You don't have to turn off the thoughts, but you do want to focus your attention into your breath. So nice big breaths, feeling that belly rise up like a balloon. And as you exhale, feeling your belly, feeling that energy release down into the mat, away from the body. Letting the weight and gravity let your back release down into the mat. Slowly start to heel toe those feet together. And then letting those knees open wide, keeping your feet together or touching. Take a moment, find a place where this feels good for your hips and your back. If you want a little bit extra for the shoulders, extend those arms to a T or stretch them overhead. Bend your elbows, grab onto opposite forearms. Big breath into the shoulders, into the hips. Exhale out of the mouth. 5 more breaths here. As we start to slow down our breath, we can start to allow our mind to slow down with it. Maybe we can begin to hear those noises in the background, not as distractions, but as noises pulling you into the present moment. Feel Feel free to adjust your arms if they start to feel uncomfortable. Good. If you have those arms up, slowly bring them back down. Bring those knees together. Walk your feet in and hug your knees in nice and tight into the body. Rock side to side. Keep that breath deep, especially when you notice you're starting to carry on with your thoughts, you're going into stories. Pull your attention back into your breath. Maybe even finding a point on your body that's touching the earth or the ground. Again, bringing your awareness into this present moment. From here, let's grab our strap or our loop or whatever you have. Putting that strap around the bottom of your feet. Let your hands and arms just hang heavy. If you're doing something where you're looping it around, make sure you're not cutting off the circulation of your hands. Letting everything be loose and comfortable here. Keeping those knees bent and pulled into the belly. Relax your glutes. Relax your feet. You want a little more opener for the hips. Stretch those feet out a little bit wider, keeping those knees bent. Two more big breaths here. With every breath, allowing that sensation, allowing the tension to release out of the body. Feeling that restorative moments, feeling that restful peace in the body. From here, flex your feet so your feet are active, and then gently push those heels up towards the sky. Again, letting your arms be heavy here. Relax your head, your neck. Allowing gravity to help pull that blood back into the body. Giving our lymphatic system a little break. Helping our heart bring that blood back into the center of our body. If it feels good for you, you can always point your toes just to start to stretch through the shins. And then pull those toes in, flex your feet, lengthening the hamstrings. Feel free to move in the directions that feel good for your legs. You can even bend those knees back in and straighten those legs back out. Finding gentle, easy movements. From here, bend those knees back into the chest. Stretch that left leg out of the strap. Let it be nice and long here. Press through that left heel so you really get the full length of that leg on the floor. Slowly reach that right heel up. You can keep a nice bend in that knee if it feels good for you. And finding what feels good for your body. Doing what's best for you in this moment. No matter how flexible or inflexible you think you are, staying with the breath helps you focus on what your body really needs right now. So let's bring both sides of the strap into that right hand. Extend that left arm out to a T. Take a big breath in. Exhale, keeping that knee bent, let that leg fall out to the right. So use your right arm to hold the weight of that leg here. letting that hip open up. If you'd like, you could play around with straightening your leg and then bending your knee and doing what feels good for you. Close your eyes, going back into the breath, into the body. If it helps you to stay focused, as you breathe, imagine that breath flowing into your blood. Imagine that blood flowing into the tension in your legs. Sending oxygenated blood, sending love, sending prana or life force into the body to help heal and restore. Slowly bend that knee back to center. Grab onto that leg with your left arm. Extend that right arm out. Big breath in. Exhale. Slowly roll over to your left. Keep looking out over your right. Reclined supine twist. Feel free to keep that right knee bent or even straighten it out if you have the room. Good. Nice big deep breaths into this restriction in the chest that you may feel. See if you can allow that breath to pull down into the back, into the shoulders. Slowly, with your inhale, coming back to center. Let's do one more thing here. Reclined tree pose. So allow that right knee to release all the way down. Right foot is in towards the left leg. You can keep holding your strap. That helps keep a little bit of tension to stretch. Roll those shoulders back. Relax your hands. Let them be wherever they feel good for you. And let's just add a little personal vibration here with our voice. Big breath in. Hum everything out. When you're ready, slowly bend that knee back up. Bring that knee into the chest and then bring that left leg back into the strap. Stretch those legs up, neutralizing the spine here. And find some movement. Maybe this time you bring your feet out away from the head, allowing the tension of your strap to give you a little stretch, a little release for the back here. When you're ready, coming back to center, bend that right knee in and stretch that right leg out. Hug that left knee in, keeping that foot facing the sky. When you're ready, stretch that leg up, bring the sides of the strap into the left arm, extend your right arm out. Big breath in. As you exhale, allow that leg to open out to the side. Maybe you keep it bent, maybe you start to straighten and lengthen it out. As you breathe, notice where your breath tightens up or gets tense in the body. That's usually where we're holding on to our tension. So as you inhale, gather that tension up. As you exhale, relax the muscles around that tension. Allowing it to release out muscle by muscle, breath by breath. Slowly, keeping that knee bent, bringing it back to center. Grab onto it with your right arm, extend that left arm out. Big breath in, gather that tension up. Exhale, twist over to the right. Allow your head to be wherever it feels good. Maybe that's looking up at the sky or looking over to the left. Slowly bringing that knee. Oh, back to center again. Recline tree pose. Bringing that heel to the inner thigh. Let that knee fall out. Relax your shoulders here. Keep holding onto your strap, either with your left hand or your right hand, whatever feels best for you. Slowly bend that knee up. Bending that right leg in. Lifting those feet up. Bringing them into the strap one last time here. Maybe pointing your toes, flexing your toes. Maybe slowly rocking those feet back and forth. Allowing the tension to hold you. If plow pose is part of your practice, and this feels like a good place for you to put it in, feel free to let those feet roll over. If that is not part of your practice, or if you have back issues, just keep lying here with those feet facing up. Bend your knees. Release your feet out of your strap. Hug those knees into your chest. Open those knees out wide. Sway side to side. Planting your feet on your mat and then pressing through your heels, letting those feet press all the way out. Coming into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. You can always bring the soles of the feet back together or take any variation that we took where you felt comfortable and rested. Take a big breath into the shoulders. Exhale. Let it go. Breath into the hips. One more big breath into the entire body, gathering up whatever tension is left. Sigh everything out, let everything go. Letting it all melt away. Take a big breath into the body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, stretch everything out. Slowly roll onto one side. And then take your time, lifting yourself back up, coming into an easy seated pose. Closing it here. Sweep those arms out and all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times, sweeping those arms out and all the way up. Nice big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more big breath in, filling those arms up with all the things that you do have. All the things you can be grateful for. Exhale, bringing those hands down into the heart. I thank you all for allowing me to guide you in your yoga practice. Have a blessed rest of your day. Namaste.